Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for October 2011. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. And I want to give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. The card that I pulled first will have to do with your first 15 days of October. And let's see what happens in the way of finding a new romance. And it's a beautiful card. It's the card of Venus, which says that you're going to find somebody who will give you shelter and give you comfort and give you support. So dress well and look good in the first 15 days of October to be able to attract the person you want to attract and to make that person have a love affair with you to find a romance. Now, what about an ongoing romance that you might already have? How is that going to be? Well, it's a card that says that you expect a bit too much from this ongoing romance. And it's because of that you seem to be disappointed in some things or another. There's nothing from this card that says the romance may break down. So, since there is some kind of feeling that you're not getting your full share from this romance that you're having, bring things out into the open and discuss all this. Don't be afraid, nothing will break down. It's better to make your lover or your romance partner realize that whatever you're not happy with, so that it can be improved. Look at it that way. Now, what about your marriage area? Let's see. For you coming from Aquarius for the first 15 days of October. And it's a very good card. It says that your marriage area is finding bliss and happiness. And you can make it better by making it adventurous, feel young again, go out together, go to places that remind you of the times you were the happiest. And you will see that you will become happier and happier. So good news is coming from all sides to make your marriage happy. You need to celebrate that, to do that. And now what about the last 16 days of October? Finding a new romance. Let's see what the card says for you coming from Aquarius. It's an aggressive card, and I don't want you to be aggressive. I want you to be passive because this card shows that you can get things coming to you without demanding or making demands. And so settle down in the last 16 days. When you find that new romance, don't be immediately insistent on what you want. Take it easy. Let it flow nicely. And you will see that this romance becomes pretty good. So remember, no sign of aggression from you. And if there's sign of any aggression from that person that you're meeting, try to calm it down as much as you can. And what about somebody that you already have a romance with? Well, you can see it's an aggressive card. The lightning cords are all there. And so you don't want to be producing this kind of electrical temperature, which can give a shock to anybody. So remain calm, remain happy in your last 16 days where your old romance, ongoing romance is concerned. And you will see that things become better. Nothing breaks down. So you'll have every chance of repairing something. So bring things out in the open and try to discuss what you're not happy about, but do it gently. Now about your marriage, and let's see what the card says. And all your past efforts are being rewarded. The only downside is that you seem to be aloof or arrogant or a little bit too aggressive. So try to mellow that down. Be part of the team with your marriage partner and see eye to eye. Is you listening to me? So you have to make that effort. And you will see that everything will result very nicely for you. Overcome the little bit of aggressiveness either from you or from your partner. Don't want to see that. And then you will find that the last 16 days are going to be very nice for you and your marriage partner. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. Lucky ages. There'll be certain people of these ages who are going to be very lucky in the month of October for areas of love and marriage. And who are these people? Okay, the Star of David on the crown attracts me. So I'm going to say if you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77, you're going to be one very, very lucky person, finding a new romance, making your ongoing romance happy, and being wonderfully in love in your marriage as well. And what if you're not of these ages? You'll need to see me for a 90-minute session. And during this 90 minutes, we'll talk about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And it will cost you USD 50 to know a lot about the energies from the universe and how to improve your life, how to enter into the supernatural side of you. But first, let me talk to you about your colors. Okay, from this card, the center of attraction for me is the white in the stars. So I'm going to say wear a lot of white color, waist upwards especially, during the whole month of October. And in areas of love and romance and marriage, you're going to be wonderfully saying and doing the right things. Inspiration will come from there. And now what about direction energy? What do the card says? You coming from Aquarius. Well, it's the card called the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune doesn't always mean that it's a good card, but in this case, it is good. And I'm very favored for you to face east and to get inspired in the month of October, to send messages to the person you are attracted to, or that you want to make happy or be happy with in the form of a romance, or even to your marriage partner. Face east and make your wishes, and they'll come true. And now, what about an attachment? Somebody you might be interested in, somebody might be interested in you, and who could that person come from? And well, for me, that person comes from Libra. From Libra. So the chances of you meeting somebody from Libra is very strong in the month of October. And if your romance partner that you have is from Libra, or your marriage partner is from Libra, that would be already a plus point. And if you meet somebody from Libra, tell yourself it's going to be a very interesting meeting and could turn into a very fast romance as well. And now what about AM and PM, something new? And for the month of October, for you coming from Aquarius, I'm going to say that from this card, I would say that you have a better chance of being happy in romance and marriage and better opportunities in the AM period. So from 12 midnight until 12 noon is when you got to make the move to make your contacts and have lunch with somebody that you're very close to, and you'll form a great bonding as well, even with your marriage partner. So that comes during the 12 noon period. So do that. Well, I have a 90-minute session. And during these 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, and give you a lot of information from the universe, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions, and let you know your personal lucky lottery numbers from looking at your palms. And I will also talk to you about all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, and of course your love story and your health as well. So send me that email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and goodbye.